I think the hardest part of your 20s is choosing what to focus on. Not money, not relationship, not even discipline, but actually choosing what to focus on and do with your life. Because once you choose that one thing, that's where the pressure comes because now you're automatically discarding everything else and just focusing on one, which is quite scary. And when you look on social media, there's a lot of advice, especially from older people. When you ask them, oh, what is an advice you give to a 20-year-old individual today? One thing they always say is they'll go out, travel, explore the world. And as exciting that sound, it's quite expensive outside. Like, let's be honest, it's quite expensive. Not everyone is privileged to do that. And what no one talks about is, let's say you go travel, for example, you still have to come back. You still have to find clarity on what you want to do with your life. But when people say just go and travel, I'm like, that does not really make sense because the best thing to do is just to find clarity on what you want to do first before anything else, because that will give you a sense of direction and just purpose to live life a little bit. Because I was actually planning on traveling. Literally, when I was in uni, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna travel. But when I actually had that conversation with myself, that just think about it properly. You travel, you spend money, blah, whatever, but you still have to come back to work. And that just made me rethink everything because that coming back to work, I just had to ask myself that what do I actually want out of life? Literally, that was the question I asked myself. What do I actually want out of life? Because I feel like that question is so important for everyone in their 20s, especially early 20s, because that's, let's be honest, it's not going to take 2 3 years. It's going to take time. Literally, whatever you're planning to do is going to take time. Do not let social media deceive you that, oh, you could do this in 7 months, 2 months, or whatever. Like, whatever you're going to do is going to take time. And that's where a lot of people, especially our generation, do not understand. Literally, whatever you're going to do in your life takes time. I'm starting to realize something. The best thing you can do in your 20s is not to listen to people on social media, influencers, podcasters. Literally, do not listen to anyone on social media because they do not know what is best for you. Like, they honestly do not know what's best for you. Because one thing I realize, a lot of people give advice on social media, and that's something I do not want 20s motion to be like. People giving advice, because in my mind I'm like, shut up. Like, because you can't, the way I look at it is that you can't give advice without context, because everyone's saying do this, do it, but you do not know the full story of someone before you tell them or before you give them advice. And I just feel like the best thing you can do in your 20s is just do not listen to people, your friends, mostly people on social media. Just have a sit down with yourself and have an honest conversation. What you actually want your life to look like what is important to you. Like, is it money, is it freedom, is it family, is it stability? Literally have that conversation with yourself, what you actually want your life to look like, then work from there. When you have that conversation with yourself and find out what is most important to you and what you want out of life, everything just becomes clearer, everything just becomes easier, because now your main goal is just to focus on that and work from there. Literally work towards it. If someone had to ask me what is your 20s about, I would say 20s is just about focusing on whatever you want to do. Just focus on discipline as well. Like, me and my friend always talk about, I think people do not understand how important discipline is, because that is literally, when I look at people that are older than me, you can't do things without discipline. That's how I look at it. Discipline is literally the most important thing you can do, because discipline is all about control. The moment you have control over every aspect of your life, everything just becomes easy. Lastly, what I'm gonna say is that if you're in your 20s, we're all figuring it out. Like, honestly, we are all figuring this out. I'm not, like, literally, I'm so scared. I hate when, because one thing I don't want this to be is like an advice stuff. I just want to like get cool people. We just have a conversation about our life in our 20s and just talk. Not people to preaching or advising you do this, do that, do that. I'm like, bro, allow it, just stop. And we're all figuring this out. We are honestly all figuring this out. Just take your time and enjoy it, man. Enjoy the process. Just enjoy the process. And let's document our 20s.